In this video, I'm going to answer questions with respect to hotel accommodations, residential dwelling, GTA service, and hospital room rent charges. Hi, this is C. Abhishek Agarwal, and I welcome you all in the fourth episode of Get Set Trained with Abhishek. These week questions are okay. Question 1. Did exemption on hotel accommodation discontinued? So I guess the viewer want to understand that a hotel had an exemption, right? So post 18 July, is it still continued or not? So before 18 July, the exemption was on the room tariff, which was below 1,000 rupees. So अगर एक कोई होटल का 1,000 रुपया per night room charge है, so that was exempted under GST. But now it is taxed at the rate of 12%. Friends, please note, after this amendment, after this changes, now we have only two rates. If a room rent is, if the room tariff is below 7,500 rupees, it is 12%. If it is above 7,500 rupees, it remains to be 18%. The tax will be levied at the rate of 18% above 7,500 rupees, right? Okay. Second question. Can a GTA collect tax from its customers? Friends, as per section 9, subsection 3 and notification 13/17, if a GTA is providing services to this 7 category of person, then these people are liable to pay tax under reverse charge mechanism. Post 18 July 2022, two more options has been given to the GTA. So one option is still there, which will be continued, that recipient can continue to pay taxes under reverse charge mechanism, and GTA are not required to charge or levy taxes under forward charge mechanism. But from after 18 July 2022, the three options are: number one, they can continue operating as they're operating, and the recipient will be liable to again pay taxes in the forward charge mechanism. Option number two, the GTA will levy 12% GST, and they will be entitled to use ITC, which they have accumulated while procuring inputs and input services. Number three option is the GTA can levy GST only at the rate of 5%, and they will be restricted to use any ITC. It means if they use the third option, if they follow the third option, then they have to pay 5% GST in cash only, right? तो GTA के पास 18 जुलाई के बाद से तीन ऑप्शंस है, वो कंटिन्यू कर सकता है अपना ट्रांजैक्शंस, जिसमें रिसिपेंट रिवर्स चार्ज मैकेनिज्म में टैक्स पे करेगा. ऑप्शन 2, वो 12% फॉरवर्ड चार्ज में आ सकता है, जिसमें उनको सारी की सारी आईटीसी मिलेगी. एंड थर्ड ऑप्शन इज वो फॉरवर्ड चार्ज 5% चार्ज करेगा फॉरवर्ड चार्ज में, एंड उनको कोई भी आईटीसी की क्रेडिट नहीं मिलेगी, एंड उनको पूरा का पूरा अमाउंट कैश में पेमेंट करना पड़ेगा. Friends, one more confusion is there, as it is written 5% with no ITC. This no ITC is applicable on the GTA. So if GTA is a provider of the service, तो GTA 5% जब पे करेगा तब वो ITC यूज नहीं करेगा, right? सामने वाले को, अगर मैं रिसिपेंट हूँ, अभिषेक अग्रवाल इज अ रिसिपेंट, देन अभिषेक अग्रवाल अगर GTA का सर्विस दे रहा है तो उसको क्रेडिट मिलने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, उसको उस 5% की क्रेडिट मिलेगी, right? So can a GTA shift from one option to another option? So now, since GTA has more than one option, so government has said yes, GTA can shift from one option to another option, but usko financial year start होने के पहले 15th March तक, so let's say for April 23-24, उसको 15 मार्च 2023 तक ये डिक्लेरेशन जमा करना पड़ेगा कि yes, I want to charge GST in forward charge mechanism in 5% or 12%, right? ये डिक्लेरेशन उसको जमा करना पड़ेगा गवर्नमेंट को 15 मार्च के पहले before every financial year, if they want to shift among the options. For the financial year 22-23, friends, please be mindful, 16 August is the last date. For the current financial year, for the running financial year 22-23, the Department has given a date of 16th August 2022. Friends, today is 8th August. 16th August is the last date. If you want to shift any option, you can shift. Please note, since the notification is applicable from 18th July 2022, and you are liable to communicate to the department on 16th of August 2022. So to my personal opinion, this period 18 July to 16th August 2022, if you choose to encash if you choose to go to the forward charge mechanism, you have to pay the taxes for the transactions made in this period also, right? So to conclude, for this financial year, 16th August 2022 is the last date of communication to the department. For every financial year, if you want to shift among the options, then 15th March before the financial year starts is the last date to communicate at what option you want to choose. Okay. Any other obligation GTA need to be mindful? Okay. So yes, if a GTA is levying forward charge mechanism, then this declaration is to be printed on the invoices. This declaration intimates the recipient that please do not pay tax on the forward on the reverse charge mechanism, since we are levying GST and we will be submitting the taxes. This declaration is required to be printed in the invoices if a GTA chooses to pay taxes in the forward charge mechanism. First question. So exemptions with GTA services still there. So friends, there were a few exemptions with the GTA services. 1,500 rupees and 750 rupees, right? 1,500 rupees if the entire consignment is below 1,500 rupees, or a single consignee, the amount is below 750 rupees. Both these exemptions are discontinued from 18 July 2022, right? So no longer, this exemption will no longer be available to the GTA. Okay. Sixth question. What are the changes with respect to renting of residential dwelling? Friends, please understand, before the change, a residential dwelling used for a residential purpose was always exempted in the service tax regime, also in the GST regime also. So what changes they have brought in? Now they have said that if any person giving a residential dwelling to any registered person, then GST is to be paid on reverse charge mechanism, right? For example, if Abhishek Agarwal having a residential dwelling given to X Private Limited, who is GST registered, then X Private Limited is liable to pay tax under reverse charge mechanism, irrespective of the fact that the residential dwelling is used for residential purpose or commercial purpose, right? If any person is giving a residential dwelling to a person who is registered on GST, the registered person on the GST who is the recipient is liable to pay taxes under reverse charge mechanism. So let's summarize this way, that even if an unregistered person or a registered person, irrespective of the fact, supplying a residential dwelling to a registered person, reverse charge applicable. An unregistered person or a registered person supplying a residential dwelling, rent of a residential dwelling to an unregistered person, it remains exempted. It remains to be exempted, right? So I guess this was very important, and many corporates, many MNCs have to check the liability of their and the transaction among the group companies with respect to this. The seventh and the last question for the week is, will hospitals levy GST on room charges? Hence, please note, if a hospital bed charge per day charges is more than 5,000 rupees, then yes, GST is leviable, right? Being a healthcare service, entire thing was exempted. The government identified that if a charge is more than 5,000 rupees, then GST is to be levied. Please note, this is not applicable on in few cases like ICU, CCU, NICU, right? Other than these rooms, if the normal bed charges is more than 5,000 rupees, then GST will be leviable only and only on the portion of the hospital bedroom charges. Thank you, friends, for giving me a patient hearing. The link to ask questions, to post your questions, is given in the comment box, description box. Please do post your queries, and see you in my next video.